Hello, this is TTV News broadcast on Tay Ninh radio and television station, and now we come into details. In the context that Vĩnh Long province has just discovered the COVID-19 patient number 1,440 who illegally entered Vietnam through the border gate, raising concerns about the spread of the disease, the Steering Committee for Disease Prevention and Control of Tay Ninh province has directed functional forces at the border gates, including border guards and customs, to coordinate closely with the province International Health Quarantine Center to strengthen inspection and strict supervision of people, means of transport and goods entering Vietnam via on border gates to prevent and control COVID-19 epidemic.
Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc, Chairman of Tay Ninh Provincial People's Committee and Head of the Provincial Steering Committee for Disease Prevention and Control, pledged to reward people who provide accurate information and notify local authorities and functional units when detecting people illegally entering and exiting from our country. Our localities need to propagate and mobilize people to provide information to functional and local authorities in case of detecting strangers, foreigners, and those who are absent for a long time in the area when appearing in their localities.
Currently, apart from the National Target Program on building new style rural areas, the agricultural sector of Tay Ninh province is implementing the One Commune, One Product or OCOP program, which is very practical and meaningful for farmers and tourism development. OCOP products are also parts of tourism products. Tourism industry needs OCOP to create attractiveness and diversify its products, while the OCOP program needs tourism to enhance its value. The Department of Agriculture and Rural Development has issued a plan number 1697 dated May 7, 2020 on implementing the project restructuring the tourism industry to meet the requirements of developing it into a spearhead economic sector in the agricultural field. Under the project, some agricultural products and local specialties, including Badang custard apples, cantaloupe, durian, rambutan, mangosteen, green skin pomelo, and red guava fruits, all kinds of fruit juice processed by companies Vinsu or Tiny Food, Tâm Lang Tea, Hoàng Ngọc 7 Nga Tea, Cordyceps White, Nam Phong White, honey, etc., or those handicraft products made of bamboo, rambutan, etc., all will be put on sale at tourist sites to promote and serve the shopping and gift-giving needs of tourists. In order to improve the efficiency of rice production in Tay Ninh province in the direction of improving rice yield and value, forming a link between production and consumption of products, Tay Ninh Department of Agriculture and Rural Development encouraged localities to step up, switching from low-efficiency rice production areas to high-quality rice areas in the coming time.
Currently, the annual cultivated rice area in the province is about 150,000 hectares, with an average yield of about 5.3 tons per hectare per crop. To enhance the conversion of rice varieties, the Agricultural Extension Center of Tay Ninh province is expected to send farmers to learn experience in the regions that are producing high-quality rice varieties. Each year, the center will also develop rice production models with support for farmers to participate in order to encourage them to produce new quality rice varieties, connect with businesses to consume products, provide technical support so that farmers feel secure in production.
Hoa Thanh Thao recently held a seminar on solutions for civilized urban construction. The program, in coordination with the implementation of the proposal of piloting the Smart City Monitoring and Operation Center of Viettel Telecom Corporation, took place on December 24th at Hoa Thanh Thao People's Committee. Mr. Nguyễn Tân Đức, Director of Tay Ninh Department of Information and Communications, attended the seminar. Representative of Viettel Telecom Corporation presented the proposal of piloting the Smart City Monitoring and Operation Center for Hoa Thanh Thao on various contents, including public security monitoring and administration identification, traffic management supervision, collecting, analyzing to quickly capture information on the Internet related to the People's Committee of Hoa Thanh Thao, Authority People Interactive System, etc. The center is expected to contribute to economic growth, save energy, protect natural resources effectively, and help improve the quality of people's lives. The system can also orient and predict potential risks more accurately and quickly, thereby increasing the adaptation and self-resilience of society and the city. The seminar recorded many opinions in which Hoa Thanh Thao was proposed to have a master project with support from businesses in piloting the model, creating consensus with the government and the people. The Department of Information and Communications will be responsible for evaluating the project.
Tay Ninh International Human Resources and Education Joint Stock Company, or TTVNEWS, recently held a farewell ceremony for students in Tay Ninh province to study in several Asian countries. This time, 31 students in Tay Ninh province are eligible to study countries like South Korea, Japan, and Taiwan, China. These are countries which develop education. To study in this country, international students are required to meet on the conditions, the most important of which is language proficiency. Currently, TTVNEWS Tay Ninh is cooperating with high schools and the centers for continuing education and vocational education in the province to provide free study abroad counseling for students.
Ladies and gentlemen, every year the days just before Tet holiday, the flower and ornamental plant market begin to bustle. This is also the time when farmers and artisans grow and trade in ornamental flowers in many places, including the flower village in Angkor Commune, Châu Thành district. Are hurriedly enter the biggest harvest season of the year. Let's take a look at the following reports to learn more about the preparation of Angkor Flower Village.
Mrs. Võ Thị Phụng and her husband have settled in Vịnh Hamlet, Angkor Commune, Châu Thành district since 1975. At that time, her family was still specializing in cultivating rice with unstable income. Then they decided to switch to growing ornamental flowers. At first, she planted marigold flowers brought from Sadek flower villages in Đồng Tháp province. On average, she could only sell from 200 to 300 flower pots, seems to benefit only marginally from it. But she decided to stay in farming and try to plant more varieties for sale on the Lunar New Year. In recent years, the number of potted flowers has increased, mainly focusing on Tet holiday. The number of traders buying flowers is increasing. Sometimes she does not have enough flowers to supply them. In particular, the chrysanthemum morifolium has a high and stable price. Mrs. From said that it was very hard, but she feels happy, and the chrysanthemum morifolium are always highly consumed. This year, her family repairs about 1,000 trees, but it is not enough to supply for many traders. Every Tet holiday, her family earns no less than 400 million Việt Nam đồng from selling so many different types of flowers. On family members only sharpen up their strength for the months before Tet, from July to December. For the rest of the year, her family will improve the soil. However, her family living standards still remain stable. Mrs. Phụng is planning to expand her planting area and trade more flowers. The model of growing Tet flower bringing about significant efficiency, but it also depends on the weather factors. In the coming time, the Farmers Union will gather households growing flowers to establish clubs or professional groups. Other ornamental flowers are affected by the weather. Flower growers in Angkor Commune also have a lot of experience in coping with this issue. Although Angkor Commune has only more than 10 households growing and trading in ornamental flowers on occasion of Tet holiday, the number and types of flowers here are plentiful, stable, and adaptable to the market. Because growers always follow the needs of flower fanciers each year, Mr. Phụng as well as other flower growers in the area are hurriedly preparing for the spring flower crop of the 2021 Lunar New Year. But everyone are very excited. Because flowers grow in anchor camel are always ordered in advance, there is little chance of good harvest, low prices, or backlog of flowers after each crop. Most households here get high and stable income when the spring comes around.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thanks for watching and see you next time.